I'll stand just like a statue, just like you, acting like the sky's just about to fall.
Hello everybody, welcome back. NintendoLper here, and today we are going to be talking about headphones. Now recently I actually got these new headphones, and they're the Corsair Virtuoso or Virtuoso. I honestly still don't know how that's pronounced. And heck, I even did an unboxing of these, which you actually go check out that video right now. The little eye thing will pop up. You can go watch it and everything. Now I've pretty much spent a long time with these headphones, and honestly they've come to be my second favorite headphones that I've had since probably my Razer Krakens. Now they're really comfortable, and it has this one feature that reminds me of my older headphones, which I'll get into later in the video. But pretty much what it is, it has mic feedback, where pretty much when you have the mic plug, because I actually figured this out in the same day as I had the headset. If you plug in the mic for the headset, and it'll go mic on if you have the IQ software hooked up and everything. You plug it in, and if you hold that, if you hit the button once to say mic on, hit it again, mic off. But if you hold down the mic button, you'll hear mic feedback on. Why am I doing that? But pretty much I did that. When I found that feature, I was so hyped, and it just felt like, obviously, again, I don't really have this plugged in all the time. The only time I use this mic is when I stream over at twitch.tv/NintendoLper, or if I just want to talk to my friends moving around my room. So pretty much when I found that feature, I was honestly really hyped, because honestly, hearing myself in my headset's honestly kind of cool. To me it is, at least, but I thought that was really cool and everything. And plus, with the overall addition of these being wireless, it just makes them 10 times better. But anyways, into the actual topic of this video, which is pretty much my horrible luck with headphones. Now, for 10 years, I've gone through so many pairs of headphones, like the headphones ranging to ones you could probably get at Walmart for a really cheap price, and even expensive gaming ones, and which I'll talk about those in certain sections throughout the video. So without further ado, let's talk about it. So before I had money to spend on getting cool gaming headphones, I had to get many cheap Walmart headphones. Now, obviously, I don't remember a lot of them, but the one pair that do stand out to me, which I still have to this day, are these white, what are they called? Co-Loud headphones. And you know what's crazy about these? One of the muffs stopped working. So, and since I didn't have money at the time to get another pair of headphones, I literally had to wear them like I had to wear them like this, because if I wanted to, because one of the muffs didn't work, so I had to use my one ear that I had so I could listen to it, and it was really cringe, but it was what I had to work with at the time. And in early 2015, I also had these weird tech support headphones, where pretty much it was like the little mic with the fluffy pop filter, and they're like lit on the sides. But they actually, I think on my old Toshiba laptop, I had a little video. I actually have some videos on there of me using them, but I'm not going back on there for a while. Pretty much that's what I had at the time. That's what I could pretty much use. And again, it's crazy, because I remember using these headphones a long time, again, back in like 2014 and like probably early 15 a little bit. Like I would be sitting over there where my dresser is, and you can't see where I'm pointing to in frame, but I would be sitting over there either on my iPod watching YouTube, or over there on my laptop using these, watching videos. And it's crazy to where from when I went to where I am now. And yeah. Now, back in 2013 and 14, the one gaming headset, or the gaming headsets that I had my eyes on, were the Razer Kraken Pros and the Razer Carcarius. Now, the one keynote I want to make, both of these headphones PewDiePie used, and I really wanted them. But literally at the time, I did not know what I wanted. It was either the Krakens or the Carcarius. Now, it was pretty much similar to my old situation with this guy right here and this stupid freaking thing right here. Like, I didn't know if I wanted a Blue Yeti or an Audio-Technica AT2020. And look, I have both microphones now. But just at the time, I couldn't really afford both of the headphones, so I couldn't really do anything. So what I had to do was I had to climb my way up by using multiple of these Walmart headphones until 2015. I got my first ever gaming headset. The first gaming headset I ever had were the Turtle Beach X12s, and they were mainly Xbox 360 headphones, but you could also use them on PC. Now, these honestly had to be one of my favorites that I've used, and I actually still have them to this day, and it's honestly crazy. Actually, I'm gonna try taking them out without breaking them that are already broken. Actually, I tried repairing them, because I didn't have headphones. I think at some point I didn't have headphones, and I wanted to try to use these again, and I tried putting duct tape on here, but didn't work. And even if I try putting them on, should I try? Probably not. Okay, I'm probably gonna break them even more. Yeah, literally, look, I can't. The fuzzy, I don't know where this fuzzy thing went. I think it was in one of my old desk drawers, but it's gone now. But yeah, imagine nowadays being like Mitch Jones with a duct tape headset being like, hello everybody, welcome, NintendoLper. Now, honestly, one of the favorite things about this headset, it had to be the mic feedback, which, again, recently I figured out these headphones have, which made me really happy and everything. And plus, like, I don't know why, but I love hearing myself in my microphone. I honestly don't know why. Now, these poor guys here lasted me until 2016, until they sadly broke. Now, at the time, I didn't have money to buy Razer Krakens. Now, hold on, chat, as I try to put these back in the box. All right, am I good? Yeah, these are good. All right, perfect. Now, listen, I want to warn you guys with one thing. Headphones breaking will be a recurring pattern throughout this video. I'm just warning you ahead of time. But pretty much, again, still, I did not have enough money to buy Razer Krakens. So instead, I got these headphones. Actually, I remember still having the Turtle Beaches, and it was around Christmas time. And it was in 2015. I was at Staples with my sister. And now, for Christmas at that time, in 2015, I wanted my sister to get me a Blue Yeti for Christmas. Because I decided, set in stone, oh, I'm getting a silver Blue Yeti. I don't care. But then at Staples, I saw these red Logitech G230 headphones. Now, the one thing that I really liked about these headsets were they were red. So I was like, you know what? I want these headphones. Now, my sister told me, set in stone, at $150, hey, listen. You get these headphones, you're not getting the Yeti for Christmas. So I was like, you know what? I want it, and they're half them right. Now, as you can tell, honestly, I do remember the headset did last quite a while. It lasted a few months, but then what happened was this snapped off, and I couldn't really use it because literally, if I had one muff on and the other thing pointing off, it wouldn't really have worked. So yeah, pretty much. They broke. The thing started dangling. And after this, I didn't have money to buy any other gaming headsets. So I had to resort back to my old ways of going through Walmart headphones. Which, honestly, I remember. So going through this little tote here that I have of headphones that I have that are broken and everything. I found these, which for some reason, something struck with me with these headphones. I think I've used them for a really long time. I don't know if they still work, honestly. I just remember having these, and I think I used them in 2016 and when I got my other headphone. Honestly, I don't remember. But I wanted to point that out in the video. I really don't know. But finally, I got Razer Krakens. Now, pause on that. You're probably thinking, wait a minute, how? Actually, no, I didn't really get Razer Krakens. I actually got these things here. And yes, these are Razer Krakens and they are broken. So these were pretty much the only Razer Krakens that I could afford at the time. And the one thing you're probably wondering, what's different? How? They look good. Why? Well, they looked good at the time, but why didn't you? What happened? Well, what happened was I realized when I went to, I think me and my grandmother, we went to Best Buy one day, and or some store somewhere in some town, and I saw these. Actually, besides this, I also got my Razer Deathstalker Essential keyboard because I also wanted a Razer keyboard as well. And I didn't realize this, but these were USB headphones, and I didn't have really functioning USBs. Well, I had functioning USBs, but I didn't have enough on my old laptop. So I got these, and as you can tell, and as it gets stuck on my chair, they broke. So, yeah, that's pretty much what happened. So, after going through 3 gaming headsets, my Turtle Beach X12s, my Logitech G230s, and these freaking scuffed black Razer Krakens. Finally, after many years, I finally got what I've been waiting for a really long time. In late 2016, I finally got my first pair of Razer Kraken Pros, and I was extremely happy. Like, I love the design of them, and I liked the build quality, and just overall, they were pretty comfy headphones. Now, these headphones lasted a really long time. Well, actually half a year, because in April 2018, on a school trip, long story short, pretty much, I had to go to the back of the bus, because we were on this coach bus. We were in Washington, D.C. Well, actually, no, I think we were heading home from Washington, D.C., and I had to get out of the seat. I was sitting with a friend. I had to get out of the seat. I had to go to the bathroom. Now, I left the bathroom. I was trying to get back into my seat, but for some reason, my friend wouldn't let me back into the seat. And somehow, in the process of that, the headphones broke. And guess what? I still have them right here. Yeah, if I try... Listen, this box here is slowly falling apart. Like, look, it's moving around, and I don't want to take it out. I would love to. I would honestly love to. But I'm just going to leave them there. Well, I'm going to put it back in my closet after this. But I'm going to leave them here for now. And yeah, when they broke, I wasn't happy. So after the trip, Was I going to go home and buy another pair of Razer Krakens? No, actually, instead, from the money I had left from the trip, I actually decided to buy this guy right here. I decided to buy a Blue Yeti because I had well, actually, no, I think at the time my Snowball, which actually, yeah, before I had my Blue Yeti, I actually had a Blue Snowball. I think my stand on my Snowball was slowly breaking, so I was like, you know what? I have the extra money. I'll just buy one of these guys. And since I didn't have enough money left to buy another pair of Razer Krakens, I decided to buy another pair of Logitech G230s because actually at the time of when my Krakens broke, one of my good friends, which if you're watching this, probably not, he actually lended me a pair of white earbuds I could borrow. And by the way, if you want a video about earbuds, oh boy, listen, just hit the like button. Actually, no, I'll probably make it eventually in the future, but hit the like button if you want to hear about my opinions on earbuds. At the time, I was like, you know what, the Logitech G230s, they were good headphones. Maybe I could use them again. But those headphones lasted the same fate, and they broke. Now, the other pair, I don't know where they went. I think I probably put them in a tote downstairs. But yeah, after those broke, I told myself I am not buying another pair of those headphones because they were just like, no, listen, maybe if I wasn't so rough with my headphones, and maybe they would have lasted longer. But at the same time, the same thing has happened 2 times, so I just gave up in the end, and I'm decided not to buy it. I'm just not gonna buy another pair of those headphones unless I want to be like Tyler One and have those blue ones. Maybe those will last a lot longer, but again, I really don't know. So now after those break, I actually did have some extra money to buy Razer Krakens, which, hold on for a second. So now at the time, Razer was phasing out the old design of the Razer Krakens, and they were starting to bring in their new phase of the V2 series. Like, they started making a lot of V2s of their older products, which included this right here, the Razer Kraken Pros. And these were my first pair of these, which we're going to put them right here. Now, those headphones, they actually lasted me a really long time, but I'm pretty sure these pair of headphones, I think the way they died was one of the earmuffs stopped working. Like, literally, I would be listening to something, I would one audio in one ear, and the other ear would just be completely shot, so I couldn't hear anything. So that's how that pair died. So for once, I didn't actually break it. For once, it was just listen, Razer, I love you guys. But for once, it was the headphones itself that were kind of dying, I guess, because, again, it was the first rendition of these headphones, so I guess I understand why those had the faults that it had. So then, hold on a second again, I decided, after those broke, I got another pair, and they're actually the same pairs. Now, you're probably wondering, now listen, how did these die? Did the same thing happen? Actually, no. And actually, by the way, they're actually still in here. If I open this, you can probably see them, but pretty much the fate that this headset went to, or it led to, I can't speak English. What happened to these were, long story short, at some point, somehow the cord snapped. I was using them, and I guess I pulled it in the wrong way, and the cord just snapped. Now, it could have been me from baby raging at something and me being mad, or it could have been something else. I really don't remember. But yeah, the cord snapped, and I couldn't use them. Now, after these broke, which we're going to add on to the ever so growing tower here, I didn't have money to buy another pair of those headphones. So instead, I decided to try a new brand of headsets, or not a new brand of headsets, well, actually a brand of headset, but I decided to try a new brand, which was SteelSeries, which I've heard a lot of good things about, and I still have them. Let me go show you guys, hold on. Now, you've probably seen these in videos before, and by the way, if I'm actually not lazy, probably in this corner here, I'll probably have screenshots of me actually wearing these headphones in videos. But I have these right here. These are my SteelSeries headphones, which to this day still work, surprisingly. I use these mainly as backup headphones. So let's say if these headphones here were to break, I could just switch over to these right here and use them. Actually, no, my other Razer Krakens that I have, they still work, but I'll get into that later. But yeah, these headphones here, they're honestly really good, but the one issue I have with them is the cord's extremely short, so that's my one issue with them. But other than that, they're really good. I mainly use these headphones for school stuff anyways, but if I do have a headset that breaks, then yeah, I will probably switch to these and use them as my other headset. That was bad. So now, after I got some money, which, hold on a second again. No, actually, wait, before I show this headset. So, I decided to buy another pair of Razer Krakens. Now, when I went to the store to get them, they didn't have green Razer Krakens, so instead I had to go with the black ones. Now, at the time, Razer was again fading out their V2 series because they were trying to slowly transition into them being normal Razer Krakens. So, I have this pair of Razer Krakens here. And you're probably wondering, what fate did this headset lead to? Well, it actually the same fate as this one right here, and the cord snap. Now, I want to emphasize this right now. It's not, listen, the cord snapping is not the headset's fault. It's my fault 100%, so please keep that in mind. Now, as I add this to the ever so growing tower. So those broke. I had literally, so for now, I only had my SteelSeries headphones I could use at the time because those broke. So again, we now lead to my most recent pair of Razer Krakens, which I actually have right here. They actually still work, but as you guys saw, I believe in my, what video did I show it off in? I'll put the thumbnail for it somewhere, or maybe I'll put in a little eye thing there. But yeah, I have my current pair of Razer Krakens here, and I have the box for it, which concludes my ever so growing tower of Razer Krakens. Now, that box right there, it's pretty much the Razer Krakens, but the green versions, which currently leads to my headset now. They still work. As I mentioned earlier, the only thing it's just cosmetic stuff on that headset. The only thing wrong with it is the cord winding, like the material of the cord winding down. But yeah, that pretty much leads to today. Now, as you guys know, at the moment, I'm currently building a PC, and my plan was, as soon as I got my new PC built, I wanted to get a new wireless headset. Now, at the time, I wanted to wait, but for some reason, I really wanted to impulse buy these. I really don't know why, but that leads to today, as I have currently right here my Corsair Verso wireless headset, or my dude, I need water, dude. I've been talking for so long, man. Oh yeah, by the way, this isn't actually Dasani water. It's tap water in a Dasani water bottle. So don't listen. Dasani's bad. Don't drink it. So now you're probably wondering, why did I get a wireless headset? Now, one, I wanted to get a wireless headset because I wanted more mobility to move around in my room, because I hate being stuck in my chair with my headset plugged into my AT2020 here and not being able to move out of my chair. But with these, I can easily get up from my chair, move around, do what I had to do. And oh yeah, by the way, literally, I wasn't at first gonna buy these headsets. I had a choice between these here and the Razer Naris. Now, the Razer Naris were made more expensive, so I decided to, well, actually no, this and the Razer Nari were pretty much at the same price point, but I decided to try something different and go with these guys here. And I'm honestly glad I did. Honestly glad I did, because this is, if I had to make a tier list, which by the way, feature editor me, if you're not lazy, put a tier list right here of all the headphones that I've had. And these honestly have to be number 2. Like, honestly, it have to be, because they were just, or maybe I'll do a top 10 little list. I really don't know. I have so much editing to do. Hey, oh my god, I almost broke. I'm breaking everything right now, but yeah, these had to be one of my favorites. And as I mentioned earlier in the video, one of my favorite, besides the comfortability of these how do you say the word comfortability? I'll just say this. These headphones are really comfortable. The build quality is crazy. But the one thing, as I mentioned earlier in the video, that I really like about this is the mic feedback that you get from the mic that comes with this headset. And my Turtle Beach X12s actually had that mic feedback as well, which brought me back to my times as a little kid. And I'm glad, like, pretty much this headset is a mix of the Razer Krakens with the comfortability and pretty much the build quality and with the mic feedback. And honestly, it brought me back, like, honestly, hearing the mic feedback, which this may sound really weird, it just brought me back to a simpler time. Well, actually, like, not really simpler, but listen, after using these for a really long time, honestly, I really grew to love them. And you know what's crazy? Like, sometimes I'd be using these for like hours on end, and randomly, as I'm like doing this, laying back in my chair, I'll all of a sudden hear battery low. So like I don't even realize when they're about to die, because these things last for a really long time, like charge wise. And yep, hopefully all that made sense, hopefully. And anyways, now to the final verdict. Well, I guess you could call it bad luck, but honestly, it's just me mainly being rough with my headphones. So listen, Linda, listen. If there's any companies who make gaming headphones out there, especially Razer, listen, if you ever sponsor me, please do. Honestly, please do. But if you ever send me a prototype of a headset, I swear I will not break it. Also, on a real note, I wish Razer could bring back the neon set they had, because back in the day when they had the original Razer Kraken Pros, they had the neon set where there was many different color Razer Krakens. And actually, fun fact, PewDiePie used to have the red/pink ones. And I honestly, like, literally back then, the main headset that I wanted, the main ones I wanted were the Razer Kraken Pros, obviously, but I wanted mainly the red and pink ones. Like, I really wanted those. And sadly, they have discontinued the set. But listen, If they bring back the set and finally after 6 years I get my Red Razor Krakens, I will finally be accomplished. Now, listen, I'm not complaining. I love my Corsairs with the little red LED, but just imagine having the red and it would just, oh my god, it would actually look so good. I'm not kidding. Please, Razor, listen, if you sponsor me, listen, I'll bring back the neon set, I'll have my Red Razor Krakens, and I'll finally be happy. But anyways, that is all for this video. I did it. Woo! I talked for a long period of time while actually doing half improv, half script, and hopefully you got somewhat of information. Hopefully you learned a lesson throughout this video. Don't be me. Take care of your headphones. Don't be rough with them. Actually, take really good care of them. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. And guys, there's a cool trick. If you hit the subscribe button, it will change a different color. And also, listen, you can unsubscribe at any time if you want, if you don't like the content. And also, guys, please follow my Twitter. I'll put links down below. And also, join my Discord server, links down below. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.